Well, let's document the farce of Wargaming now having to re-update the game that they forced an update on me. This time, I'm recording it like a crime that's being committed against my person. You've seen those videos on YouTube where people are trying to essentially commit a crime and the guy's recording them as they do it. So, this case, the first crime that happened has ended in hours of missed opportunity. Not for myself. I had already finished the things I needed to do, really. I was going to make a better video about the Cyber Monday, but this one is being recorded to try and theoretically correct the crime that was corrected with the Winterfest opening screen that I got for the unusable update to access the server for the game season that starts tomorrow. So it's just ridiculous. Oh, now we're back to the regular one. But what brainless imbecile is responsible for this atrocity? I don't know. Speaking of Cyber Monday, there's the 4211. Now that is a Rheinmetall Scorpion. I'm sorry, Iron Rain, not a Scorpion. That's an Iron Rain. Eisenregen auf Deutsch. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Let's go look at the store. In the offers. So let's take a look at this. As you can see, well, first things first, I'm going to open my daily chest. 2.5 Commander Booster. Not bad. All right. So since we're here doing this, I'm going to do this on the fly. This is total improv, which is the way I always do them. But you look at the... Actually, these offers, these are... Oh, this is the golds. Okay. So these are the, interesting. These are... It was different. I swear it was different. Well, maybe it wasn't. But this is the atrocity of the 50 million silver for the 4211. Sorry, here. This one is the 100 million for the 4-track Object 279. Here's the atrocity of the what looks to be a Chinese 121. 100 million for that. I mean, really, dude. This is the Chieftain Hybrid 120, also 50 million. That's the double tap, and that is 75 million. Now it's really, really, atrocious in the context. This is the Kunstpanzer. Who came up with these numbers? Whoever this person was, I'm telling you, I have other videos about this. I'm going to tell you the truth, and that's the way it is. If you don't like it, that's your problem, not my problem. These people hate your guts. So, 75 million silver, 75 million. You had no way to prepare for this. They wouldn't tell you, number one, what was available, and number two, how much it was going to be. Well, you're going to have a one-shot opportunity to pay silver to get this. Look, moron. I mean, if you're going to be a moron, I'm going to tell it to you as you would discuss this with a moron. Okay? I don't mean you. I mean Wargaming. They're the morons, okay? Well, oh, you don't have enough silver. Why don't you just go buy some? I don't know. Convert resources. Let's see. 400 gold. 400 silver for 1 gold. Okay? Hilarious. Really? You'd be an imbecile to buy gold and then convert it to silver. You could just buy a gold and get it for half price that way. But dude, it's just beyond ridiculous. Let's see, if I spent all of my 12,500 gold for silver, what would it get me? I don't know. Well, it's not worth it. I'm telling you, it's crazy. I was just curious. I don't know. It's ridiculous. The entire thing is a farce. These people are just absolutely evil, is the only word I can use that really nails it. They're evil. They want you to pay 50 million silver for this tank. That's just incredible. Most people don't have 2 million like I have. I have 2 million silver. You know, I have the 4211 and I have the Chieftain hybrid. So I had no value. I couldn't buy anything else if I wanted to. So I sent a gift to a friend of mine for 50 million for the Chieftain hybrid. But I mean, it's insane. I can make the silver. I could have made 100 million silver if I wanted to, if I would have put my mind to it by playing specific types of matches. That's not a problem. But we had no way to prepare. So if you think that Wargaming likes you, I'm sorry, you're misinformed. I'm going to assume that you're misinformed through ignorance of their evil. But if you are one of those people who's hardcore a supporter of people who would, treat you this poorly, well, then I can't help you. I'm just not that kind of person. Okay? You can believe whatever you want to believe, but these people were evil. And the outrage for these prices of these silver for these tanks, I don't know how it would manifest itself in a physical form. I don't know where you would go to complain to these imbeciles, because imbeciles they are. And I'm being kind when I call them imbeciles. They should be annihilated by an influx of bad messaging, etc., whatever. I don't even know where you would go to tell these idiots, you guys are the stupidest guys I've ever seen in my life. These are, I say this many times amongst my friends, I'll tell you guys here. These people are the Disney of video games. That says it all right there. That says it all right there. So you can believe whatever you want to believe. Believe your fantasy if that's what floats your boat. It doesn't really bother me. But I know evil when I see it. I know hubris when I see it. These people couldn't care less if you lived or died. Because if they did, they wouldn't treat you in such a callous and unfriendly way. Hey, we're going to sell this to you for 100 million silver. But you had no idea it was coming available. You had no way to prepare, etc., etc. If you look at the entire evidence in front of your face and come to a conclusion that these people like you and care about you, congratulations. I'm shaking the hand of an imbecile. That's what it is. You'd be just as bad as them, except you're not implementing your imbecility upon others. you're receiving and supporting bigger imbeciles. Whatever, man, I don't get it. So I wanted to make that video expressing hopefully some correct amount of outrage at the poor way that they treat their customers. I mean, I haven't seen any company, outside of Disney that does a more horrible way in treating customers poorly, or prospective customers. So, tell your friends if you would, let them see this and come to their own conclusions. I hope. I don't know, man. It boggles my mind. The phrase that I invented for this is that there is no end to the well of disappointment that Wargaming is responsible for. It doesn't matter how stupid they are today. In the future, relatively quickly, days, weeks, months, they'll do something stupider than this. I know that sounds wrong, but trust me, it isn't. Every time they hit a new low, they have surpassed said low with another new low. It's just no one could properly document this without literally writing it down on a daily basis. They do the thing. I'll give you an example, and this is a day one cheat, okay? Now, in the beginning on day one, we're like, well, this is a mistake. We'll fix it. Wrong. We were wrong. I was wrong. I'm an optimistic guy. I was optimistic that it was a mistake and they would fix it. It's a glitch in the system. It's not a glitch in the system. It's a pre-planned cheat. And this is it. You're shooting a tank. You shoot it, damage it, damage it, damage it. That guy's not moving. You're not moving your impact zone. Everything stays exactly the same. And then after hit and damage X times, you keep firing and nothing happens. 3, 4, 5, 6 kill shots, and it's not killing him. And some guy rolls in. The hilarious one is a guy rolls in with an inferior gun to the one you're using, pops him once and kills him. That is a day one cheat. That is there to cheat you. If you either, there's only two kinds of minds there. You've experienced it and go, you're correct, sir. Or you haven't experienced it and go, there's no way that it's that bad. Well, if you're in group 2 without experiencing it directly firsthand, I understand why you would say that. Trust me, you will see it for yourself, and eventually you will agree with me. I don't really worry about if it takes you hours, days, weeks, months, possibly years. You will, in the end, agree that that is a cheat. It's just a matter of time. So it's cool. I don't seek to change your opinion on one video. So just keep it in your brain, file it away and go, all right, I'm watching you. Or, you're watching them actually. So it's like, at some point you're going to go, it's the straw that breaks the camel's back. And that's really what it will be. So don't worry about it. Just, documenting this in a video fashion for people to look at and go, a year from now, they're going to look at that and go, oh, geez, dude, it's right here. It's right here. And I didn't want to believe it. And that's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't want to believe it. I'm with you on that. That's completely normal. I don't say this for hype. It's the truth. I'm sorry. It's just the truth. So hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully this helped you out in some way, helped your friends, what have you. Thanks for watching the video. Look forward to seeing you again in one of my other awesome, more uplifting videos. And as always, like and subscribe.